Welcome to Aistech Space's pitch for Space4Impact. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing activities, or IUU, result in the estimated loss of 11 to 26 million tons of fish each year, with a value of between $10 and $23 billion. These losses translate into adverse effects in terms of food security, employment, and trade and economic well-being for people around the globe. This problem is at the heart of UN Sustainable Development Agenda Target 4, Goal 14, which calls for actions to effectively end IUU fishing activities. This, however, is challenging. Coastlines are vast, and authorities often lack the technical and human means to monitor and manage them. Further, connectivity in many maritime zones can be low to non-existent. To solve this challenge, Aistech Space is developing a maritime security system using its own first-in-kind, high-resolution, high-frequency thermal imagery from small satellites. By combining thermal imagery with other sources, such as emitted signals from declared vessels, we can identify and characterize legal versus IUU fishing activity along coasts and other areas of interest. We can then display this data in a custom platform, as seen here, that alerts authorities about undeclared vessels and provides an estimation of their size, position, and next movements to enable them to respond in near real time. Aistech Space's maritime security system enables organizations to monitor large areas at a fraction of the time and cost of non-space-based methods and can provide information about remote, disconnected areas. Our first-in-kind high-resolution thermal imager can use heat signatures to provide information about what vessels are doing in a way that is not possible with synthetic aperture radar imagery. And it can provide images independent of light conditions, which is not possible with visible imagery. Further, a constellation of 20 thermal-enabled small satellites will be able to provide a revisit time of between 0 to 6 hours anywhere in the world. The revenue model for our solution is based on an initial fee for a customized platform that can range from 20 to 50,000 euros, and a recurrent monthly fee of around 5,000 euros, which will include custom data views, alerts, and reports to deliver timely, actionable intelligence. Our primary customers will be government and international organizations with missions related to maritime security. Aistech Space has already built this first-in-kind thermal imager and is ready to launch today. We are seeking a Series A round of 3 million euros to help us launch 2 satellites carrying this payload and become the first company to provide commercial high-resolution thermal images from space. In parallel, we are preparing a 20 to 25 million Series B round that will enable us to launch a full constellation of thermal-enabled satellites and provide high-resolution images in near real time anywhere in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sofia, for the presentation. And now we have Carlos to answer any questions that the jury might have. So we have one question from Cyril.
Hi, thanks for the presentation. So you quickly talked about customers. Did you check with those customers if they're willing to pay the amount that you basically have foreseen? Did you have any first commitments from customers?
Yeah, for sure. We have tested not only the interest, but as well we're preparing the beta test with some of the international authorities to begin to control and to monitor the illegal activities in the sea and the coastal. So they are able to pay, of course, for the new information that we will be able to provide from space.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Carlos. Do we have another question? I saw one of the hands raised in the chat. So
so basically I saw the question. So we consider that there is a very interesting opportunity because we will be the first small satellite constellation that will provide high resolution and high frequency with on-demand thermal imagery. So basically there is, I don't know if the right word is a blue ocean, but we're in we hope in the right moment, in the right position, to be one of the first in this new exciting sector.
Right, and I have one question from the audience. So, how do you think your solution could be potentially interesting for investors and corporates? Why they will be interested?
Well, so basically, So for corporates, there is a lot of big corporates that aim to incorporate our image to their systems. So it doesn't make sense to try to compete with a huge company. So basically, we will be the partners. So basically, we will be integrated in the value chain of this kind of companies.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the answer.
Thanks
Thank
to
you.
you.